Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, and Wizards just announced an Alchemy Rebalance. A little early on this one, but let me just read this first sentence here. While we are waiting to see the full impact of Kamigawa and Neon Dynasty on the Alchemy metagame before making balance changes there, we are taking this opportunity to buff the zombie deck. Why would you possibly want to do that? And other cards that are agnostic of Kamigawa and Neon Dynasty set specific themes. Have you seen, like, 3 or 4 of the top decks in the world right now post Neon Dynasty release, all with above a 58% win rate, which is considered problematic and alarming, although it might settle down. Oh, one of them's green-white enchantments. I don't know if I mentioned that over 100 times during pre-release that was going to be insane. Or spoilers, I just say, not pre-release, but same thing. So they said when they invented Alchemy that they're going to do a rebalance about 2 weeks after the launch of a set. Well, it launched, 5 days ago or something? So, oh boy, but they've already got changes that they want made. My guess is they're scrambling to fix stuff because nobody's playing Alchemy and they think the problem is balance. The problem is the 62 new rares and mythics that you want us to buy just to play it, obviously. Maybe there's still people playing Historic. I know nobody's playing Standard right now. Why would they? Like I said, green-white enchantments. But buffing the zombie deck is what they want to do. You got to be kidding me. Although they didn't say what format. They said Alchemy, but, well, Alchemy is... Let me think. Is it Brawl? I don't know. I don't know if Brawl has the Alchemy adjusted cards. I know Historic does. A bunch of the side events do. Best of 3... doesn't. It's really a mess. It's a confusing mess. That's all I gotta say. So they just made the ability cost 2 instead of 4. So exile from a graveyard, draw a card. Yeah, it probably should only have been 2. I remember reading that and I'm like, 4 is ridiculous. Will this bring back the zombie deck? No. It is a 3/3 for 1 though, but you know. Death Priest of Miracle has now been changed to a 3/3 from a 2/2. Okay. Well, this card's overpowered as crap and I hate it, and really, nothing's wrong with the card or the tribal. It's the changelings that are the problem. That stupid Maskwood Nexus where it makes every creature in the game every type. So I've got some little spirit tokens, and now those are skeletons, vampires, and zombies, and then we have a problem. So... yeah, did I want an upgrade to this card? No, but if they were to address the real problem, would it be this card? Also no. Next up, Falcon Abomination. Creepy artwork here from Midnight Hunt. It gains Flash. Ooh, okay. Okay, and then effectively the 2/2 zombie has Flash too because you're going to generate it off turn. That's actually kind of annoying. They're going way too far with this. I mean, to do this many zombie cards... wouldn't, like, nobody have to be running zombies? I mean, this is ridiculous. The fact that they would upgrade this when zombies, right before the release of Kamigawa, and even before Crimson Vow, was one of the most obnoxious, overpowered decks. You got that Necro Duality or whatever, that thing's broken as hell, but the real problem is changelings. They shouldn't have done that. It's an overwhelming, overriding thing that's ruining everything else that might be balanced otherwise. So in other words, Mark Rosewater had something to do with it. That's always what it is. I'm sure changelings were his idea. Terrible, game-ruining idea. You know, it's just, what was he thinking? So anyway, Hobbling Zombie, its cost is now 3 instead of 2. I mean, all right, it's not that good. Narfi, you gotta be kidding me. This isn't even in a zombie deck. This is in a snow changeling deck, I'll be honest. That's what it is. It turns into a zombie deck, but it's really a snow changeling deck. So, I mean, you got like Avalanche Collar and crap in here. Yeah, this is not a zombie deck. They went too far with this one. This is a huge mistake. But they only dropped the cost by 1. So, all right. He's legendary, but of course then, oops, legendary doesn't mean anything anymore. So... oopsies. So then there's Sepulchre Ghoul. It's a 2/2 instead of a 2/1. I mean, yeah, it's just a garbage card. I don't know why they'd even bother. I was going to say this is one of the few commons in Alchemy, but it's not. It's in, what even is that? The D&D set? Yeah. They all look so damn similar. Then we've got Skull Scab, remove non-token restriction. That's something you never want to do, but it's just, oh, you exploit it and then you get a 2/2. So if you were to sack a throwaway 2/2, well, who cares? So that was odd that they did it that way in the first place. Stitched Assistant. Okay. Another common. I guess. I don't get it. If you're going to play power zombies, most of the good cards are uncommon on up. Why are they targeting this? It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's, let's see, now costs 2 instead of 3, scries 2 instead of 1, and it's a 2/1 instead of a 3/2. Okay, so they dropped that. So it's more of a utility. But yeah, scry 2, draw a card, yeah. I mean, you gotta lose a card, but, you know, they're going for death triggers, which is what they were originally going for, instead of just token flood and win and a bunch of changeling crap, so... yeah, I could see why they upgraded that. I just don't think people are going to move that direction. You have to make the other deck worse, not make a worse option better, because people just be like, well, why bother? Because if they make everything level and even and fair and balanced, well, then why would you switch off of something with, like, we'll just say an arbitrary power level number of 82 to another deck with a power level of like 83? Why would you do it? You know what I'm saying? So, Alrun, God of Cosmos. Okay, well, he's annoying, but not many people play him. Haka is now a 3/3 instead of a 2/3. Only now reveals the top 3. Ooh, that's going to make all the difference. Not. Is this really supposed to go to zombie deck? What are they even talking about? Wait, it went alphabetical, didn't it? And then it started over at A, but they don't have an explanation for what... This is usually where you put in, okay, that was the zombie upgrades. Here's what else we're doing, but I guess they forgot that paragraph. What? Okay, Cosmos Charger. Oh, here we go. We got a rare. So let's see. Costs 3 instead of 4. Okay, Foretell costs 1 instead of 3. Damn. And it's a 3/2 instead of a 3/3. Well, still, Flash Flying. That is really, really powerful. Oh, geez. Okay. Gitrog Horror of Zava. This card is incredibly annoying, and this is a true alchemy card. So, yeah, removed opponent's option to sacrifice token creatures. I guess they wanted less of an option to stop this. I never understood how this damn thing works. I'm just going to move on. Tybalt Wicked Tormentor. What did they do here? Second ability now deals 4 damage in both instances from 3. Okay. It's still a 5 cost 3 loyalty, but he's pretty good. Tarless Angler, okay. Now triggers when a swamp enters the battlefield in addition to islands. Oh, that's big. I could actually see the logic of that for a zombies deck, but we're in the not zombies section, or we're in the alchemy section, or I can't figure out the logic of this article. All right, well, interesting. Let's see. We got Sinister Reflection. It costs now 1 plus blue instead of blue. And then conjure a duplicate of each of up to 2 target non-token creatures you control into your hand. I mean, they're in your hand. You gotta hit them again. I mean, you gotta cast them again. It would just basically fail if it was a token anyway. I don't know why they had to say non-token, but okay, if they think that'll help. I mean, these are subtle little changes. It's such a nothing burger. It's more you gotta kind of take a wide look, which is why I'm going through these really quick and just say, well, what did they really do? Like, what 7 cards that all share a thing did they change? And that's where, well, they gave it away at zombies. But we do have Vega, though, which is now Ward 2. I mean, if it's a 3/3 dual color flyer for 3 with a dumb ability, yeah, you probably should have Ward 2. All right, Town Racer Tyrant. I think I had somebody play this in something. I don't know. I keep forgetting where I come across Alchemy. I'm sure as hell not playing Alchemy. I'll tell you that right now. But I think a whole bunch of the arena events, like the Cascade event, I think that's what it was, they had Alchemy. They said it was standard, but it was Alchemy. They were just lying. And so I'm like, well, okay, I'll make my decks legal. I'm not going to sit there and pick up alchemy cards just because you're like holding a gun to my head and saying, if you want to play this fun little side event, oh, guess what? Now you're an alchemy player. Well, I'm not, and I'm never going to be. So why don't you cut that bullshit, Wizards? And plus, rebalance. Do you want a rebalanced format when you're literally running Cascade, which is like the opposite of balance, really? But yeah, somebody was running this. So ability deals damage in the end step from upkeep. Okay, so you get it right away. I thought they said the whole point was you don't get it right away. Could have sworn they said that when it first came out. And then Fires of Invention. Oh, why? So it's now unbanned in Historic, but wait, guys, everything's fine. They made it cost 1 more, which the distance between 4 and 5 from a mana standpoint is bigger than the distance between 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 because you start the game with 7 cards. So it is more than 1 mana harder to get this out than it would be if they made it go from 2 to 3, and then it gets worse as you go, like I said, because you start the game with guaranteed lands, basically. So making go to 5 is significant, but I have an idea. Don't unban it and just don't touch it and leave it. Everybody hates this stupid card. It was a free casting nightmare, and it should have been banned in Standard. All we got was it was banned in Historic, and now they've unbanned it. Which, whatever happened to Suspended? You moved it from Suspended to Banned. Oh, but you could just unban it. Without what? Moving it back to Suspended? Like, this whole tiered system was just such an absolute farce. Some stuff that was really a problem, that they knew nobody would have a problem with, like there was like, yeah, get rid of it. They would just not suspend it. They would just ban it outright. So it was just such an absolute joke. And now we've got this crap where they're just like, oh, we're going to unban it, but we're going to rebalance it. Fires of Invention is an exciting card. Wrong. Oh, wait, whoa. Pardon me. Fires of Invention is an exciting card to build around. I hope they don't mean for your opponents, because nobody wanted to build around this horse shit when it was legal. Oh, hell no. Hell freaking no. So this crap is back. Don't play Alchemy, don't play Historic, but that's it. So you get to deal with zombie cloner tribal rush bullshit when they barely did anything to actually upgrade zombies, and I don't know, stay away from Historic and stay away from Alchemy. I'm playing Historic Brawl, and I actually don't remember if that has the Alchemy modified cards. I mean, it's Historic, I think it does, but unless it was just a coincidence, I don't think I came across a single one. Or I just added it and didn't realize it was changed. I don't know. No. I've seen the Conjure into Hand shit. Yep, I've seen that in Brawl. Okay, so I guess I am playing Alchemy then. Oh boy, but whatever. I never want to see this stupid freaking card, but the power level is so high in Historic Brawl, but the synergy is so low, they could throw this in and I wouldn't care because you can't make it your commander. So it doesn't really affect me. And if you haven't seen my live streams, I've actually been having fun. That's right. Fun on Arena playing Brawl, because it's basically just Commander. It's ultra high splashy power, fun cards, everything that's ever been in Arena since the beta almost. You get to play with it, but it's low synergy. So people aren't just gonna, oh, I've got a 8/8/8s coming at you on turn 4. Haha, look what's happened to Magic. Go find another card game to play. But it's more like, oh, okay, well, look at this big splashy card, but I have something to do, with it. And it just turns into just like chucking grenades at each other. It's like, well, I just board wiped. Well, I just settled the wreckage. Well, I just asymmetric board wiped. Well, I just resurrected my entire graveyard. Like, it's just fun, random, unpredictable chaos. And I'm actually kind of all for the matchmaking being rigged, except if you saw my live stream. I tried to play today with a certain commander. I just flipped it from Trollasara to the actual green-white enchantment one. And we went up against 3 mirror matches in a row and then 4 Goloses. And then I just said, screw it, and switched it back to Trollasara. So it's great when it works and you get into the, like, I'm just here playing while watching YouTube and I want to have some fun tier. And then you get the try-hard, free casting douchebags who think it's, Commander Duels or something. But only if they think you're playing a tier 1 commander, which in my opinion I wasn't, and boy does my deck not change. And I win about 90% of the games I play, so I'm just waiting for them to consider Trollasara to be like the new bomb commander. But yeah, I wish they had like casual and competitive, but competitive people would just go crash casual. So you can enforce if they have too high of a win rate, like kick them out or like elevate them or something. But that's just called ranked mode. And then they would just go from bronze to diamond. So there is no solution. And it's because of net decking tryhard assholes. If you want to play for fun and you're playing in person with real commander and paper, okay, that's one thing. You can enforce that. You can get up and leave. You can warn them. You can tell them, I'm not playing with you unless you swap out your stupid overpowered $10,000 deck, you jackass. But online, there's no enforcing it. There's no morals. There's no civility. There's not even a chat. So it's just a total free-for-all and who cares. So that's my thoughts on that. And this obviously affects that. It's the only thing I care about that affects that. So let me know what you think about this. And let me know if you've tried Alchemy or it made you leave the game or anything in between. And I'll see you guys next time.